Sure. Che yemamu akwa ba no nsiabo omemu nsem odo yenseka ene atena sia bobo ano seka se boy de ba beso mu ene eye obenem bosome ni da etoso edunwoche afempem yenu ene na duonu nsia so enie na anopai nsem odo de ba beso mu no de be de yekase ebonu makotene ebi ene se Ghana Mampani His Excellency John Dramani Mahama enra washia wo mema dwumayefo mpanimfo ene o mabon komodi atudwa akire o mokwan do befa so na yede ntutu egu akwam se bia dwumayefo yi edie o market ya onsem ebetimi apeja na washia wo no honsem obete Dr. Kesiala to forcing dwumadie na se wakasa ya wo kire se abaye frase enche bia IMF no si yefrim ye frimu fe se pronti ye frimu wie no abaye frase ye be obefa adwumayefo kakra emfa ho ne se isi kasem ni ade nyina no still won beto akoso no mafa amanfo do maba be sha ban adwumani mu ye de won se mebeba na damango mrashebedwani no de atodwa se yi wefu prices no a kwa na ekosoro ti wosre aban mampani won hwede ne manu ya no wonye emergency meeting na won hwe kwan do befa so aso asene se de be ya temamfo wo mo ho betimi ahai wo mo ye de won se mbeba na nanu na eye Morocco enso ani Senegal fo kokobo ball final na ye AFCON Senegal fo she Morocco na nsem bebre na sisi park de so duru ba bi kra Senegal fo nso mo emobio che ball she mo tuom kokoshe dressing room kra me onsem so de ya Wama jeka pia juomani anam krom Senegal montensu wiase nyino bi abo ma baso enura ka fo se akru anu ede ma Senegal fo no wa giefri wo nsem wo de ama Morocco fo no na ye tibi wa hia te wasoen na abete ho ensem
abusua ye fru ani ase akone akohwe mampanyi John Dramani Mahama se wo medada obi anu na ada Ghana fo gadamse ne ko aye di nyina no wono awanim se na manyoko ndisi fo nkofo bi ka ho a wodi se ebegu akwam no watu omo so sa ye de sansam no nkyeremu beba na new job in south mrashebedwani wonu nyamfo Mike Wache ba fi se NDC amanyoko ne mu mabunu bia wo mo ko eye adwoso na health insurance office wo mo kakatani so wo mo obi anya adwuma na wase ya che wo mo ne de mradi wo mo enu de mu nsem beba yama me Professor Jenna no pokwa jima mampani abedi akire wono so akasa de afa ye kura wi ayeye no Ghana ha no ensem be no de tu dwa no pai ye de mu nsem eba abusu ensem ni ano pai abusu panyi na kwabena heme akora wono ato no boase a wasemu na se Peter Tennan so etimi abo ano a eyade ase nwumako bia dama wo mo na so yasere so for atana de ko Facebook ne so Time FM Food Bazaar ne beba so nyame adoma 27th March Ghana nuane ne eno fufuo banku teya abete TZ tampesia peprensa acheke adibi eye die bibia bi kalawele ene aduane bia yedi no Ghana ha bia no to ba ne nyina bi beba ho ti bomode na bra Time FM ye beto dame ye beto aware ye beto ludu ye beto spa agro bebre na bese yakoso Time FM Food Bazaar na se a enye fedi agro 27th March enye fiade be ya na wotwe ena sa adwumade ni nyina ba so ba dress kama eye old school anase traditional way bia no dress ya ma na bia bo duku no kaba no select kama be man so upa frantuma opa eye dress old school na bibia anya kama easy rice nso ya mu a wa adwaman so asese na no no bia no a wonu mo no amoton wonu mo twane mako no wo mo tom kofi no eye easy rice ansa ne no ane ye easy ne den so de nya easy kra bomode na fo ni kyeremu wo eye stores ahodo ni nyina na sa wo de freme 0266572950 0266572950 na bomode na fo ni kyeremu na epebito Vision Computer Center so yasra no pay wonu mo eboa Vision Computer se bibia no a o print ye no de beda ye nia ye be print ama kama se banners se stickers se flyers na pesa ye we school na pesa check results abomodin for the term of Vision Computer Center for 0246361186 na bibia intiminya kama yoku kaja national active point dental for no KNWest Obuasi campus uzu ebutuo ayahwe na yenye wadwuma emfa mawo medi de asirifi shefo na Kwame mafo mene
na ke yebo ani abrewana na pesemaka wo se ne no ane ye easy na ne den de enye easy kura
also aduane na de enye easy
emuda ho nti ase ne emuda ho pa emuda ho pa ne no na easy ba ne de enye easy kura o se eye brofo ni twi kasa emu de pa ti eno no na Ghana Mampani His Excellency John Dramani Mahama na enra wodi atudwa wo che se Fair Wages and Salaries Commission wodi atudwa se ne yenya kwante nkro ekuo bi a wo na eba behwe abadwuma fo akatua ho nsem kaye ene ade na sa committee ya na se commission yi ye from Independent Monument Commission Mampani so mo ba be frase wo mo de 2026 yi eba be year of transition afia e hyase na wo mo atena se ahwe new akatua ntumu akatua ye de ma abadwuma fo ne ade no wo mo ntena se wo mo nyani nyina hwehwehwe mo nto wo mbo ase na wo mo famra na se ye be frase ye frase Mampani se eba implementation phases phase 1 phase 2 phase 3 sa ne atimia ye ade free wonom Ghana Mampani His Excellency John Dramani Mahama enra ana wo hia ban adwumayefo na se organized labor adwumai mu adwumayefo enkabom koku awodo no wo hia mu nyina na wo bonkoma a wo mo so di nsem we atudwa wo se we ebebua ye pa no betimi amia ye nsisemu awodo a esefata ekokoba se abadwumayefo no we be die wo form obi die wo soro the friends disparities no wo sisi etimi yes ade we yi a ebetimi aboa ma ni nyina no niema etimi adedam Mampani hia wo ma wo kasa no so no o meka die ni ho die wo ho ene ebenya die ade ne tie no oman no pompon so si kasem ni ade ne tie no eno na wo benya Ghana Mampani His Excellency John Dramani Mahama enra isemo de two journey.
The Independent Emoluments Commission will create a transparent, rules-based and evidence-driven system for certain public sector pay. Under this framework, salaries and benefits will be guided by productivity, labor market realities, fiscal sustainability, strategic national priorities. And through this reform, government aims to 1. Address long-standing inequities within the public sector, rationalize allowances and benefits, strengthen the link between pay and productivity. Our goal is to move away from the fragmented and ad hoc wage decisions towards a system that is fair to workers, is responsible to the taxpayers, and is sustainable for future generations. Let me emphasize that this reform will be implemented in a phased manner and will be carried out in full consultation with organized labor every step of the way. As a first step, the new legislative framework will cover public sector institutions, agencies, and state-owned enterprises with a differentiated approach that reflects each entity's financial capacity and operational reality.
Ghana Mampani His Excellency John Dramani Mahama bi no odi to cheche mu fa 1 year kwa homije mu pensioners and we say Ghana ni bia se wo kwa homije mu a so homije mu no eye kama ne mu da ho na boa na hunu se ampa wa ye adwuma e na wo kwa homije mu.
Pension system stands at a critical crossroads. Nearly 2 decades after the introduction of the 3-tier pension system, coverage remains limited. Out of an estimated 10 million workers, fewer than 2 million are contributing regularly. Pension assets stand at approximately 100 billion Ghana cedis, representing only about 7% of GDP. And I'm afraid to say this is well below continental benchmarks comparative with other African countries. If we fail to act, the imbalance between contributors and retirees will continue to deepen, threatening the system's sustainability and the dignity of our future retirees. I've therefore instructed the Minister of Finance to oversee a thorough review of our pension structure with the aim of expanding coverage, especially to the informal sector, modernizing our contribution systems, and strengthening governance and investment management. Our goal is clear. Every Ghanaian worker must retire with dignity, with security and confidence.
Ghana Mampani no obu honom na waya badwumani na wo kwa retirement ya wajiri sito endisika no timka se buai mawu ampa obewu utranye ade ne befa ntrim ode awerho pa ena bebe fie obeba na ne nse nyina djojo say waye adwuma be 30 years 35 40 years nanso wo kwa omigiem na senetifo bo ni sika de man no se jiko fie na busumi bia so sika e bia ye de be ma onie no okokko cheke ye ni amma no edue ba na fei busumi nso sika de be ma so busumi bia benya be 400 Ghana, 500 Ghana. What was a radical Fiamico mention? That is idea no one aquaco. Timan Penny Chessy, Baba, Sister Sardinium, near any Kamana Bois, which my Nibia. Na, I will be a finance minister, so did to Jaw watches him. A fee, a buy a Juma for, and I say a Ghana for wanted there was say a buy a Gusua warrior to training in also IMF on Mampenny Claudia to just say February of Bosumeno, ye free 1st May, 1st April, 1st April. April Fools, I don't know. 1st April, ye free a year IMF no shisha anymore. Ti abai no akwenya se yetimi fa abai adwuma efo edwamura system ni mu na Dr. Kesiela to force say obefra se ye santutu ni nyina a chese forusuo bosubida edinkan no abai ni befra se no afa adwuma efo ne edwamura service nim na omo so atibia baba ba ye adwuma emfa woni wage pay no eso ya ye tare nkobo bosi akora be 70 billion editua akatua 2025 or say, "Wama ready? See a free IMF name no, or me fed my for."
Ghana's compensation to tax revenue ratio of 44% for 2025 is higher and way above the ECOWAS threshold of 35%. The ECOWAS convergence criteria requires that compensation should not exceed 35%, but in the case of Ghana, it is 44%. In 2025, non-oil tax revenue was 183 billion Ghana cedis. Statutory funds, including District Assembly's Common Fund, Ghana Education Trust Fund, and National Health Insurance Levy, was about 55.7 billion Ghana cedis. Debt servicing, this is what we use to service our debt, amounted to 64.3 billion. This means that of the 183 billion Ghana cedis non-oil tax revenue that we collected, only 61.9 billion Ghana cedis is available for the purposes of compensation, goods and service, and capital expenditure.
Abisha Fonti, where is Sabo Pericassia, Dr. Kesiela to Forsen, need somebody to ja and out in Tiandra, and she more Mushia, yeah, one organized labor, home pompons on Honsam and out.
Na Sanche Mudiana Senwano. Mampani John Dramani Mahama kasa de fa gadam se nitu ayetu na ne kwa ye kwa sesi ano eyaji ensem wo no mampani John Dramani Mahama kiremu a wo ba ye de na nitu fom se wo hwe nyomamu ene ohun se sa wo no mutu gadam se wo kromi ano mani ate papa na wo moyo mo ho aboa bi a ofa ba sa obeto aboa mo ano mo nyantaban no matu se we wadwe so bebo mo boa nso wo soro wa bra mo nam wiemu aboa no madane asase boa no mo nam fom ni nyina ne se ebe no mu opposition no madwene yo mo se e ya ban dada ni mu nkofo ana na etu fom agudie no nanso obo ba power no hu se sa wo mo mutu aye fom agudie no mo nya MPP fo no mo nya NDC fo wo mo ankasa wo ho no ma ko bia MPP na wa ban mu a o MPP mpanimfo concession we media eti brana fa wonkrata be cover me se ne be ya chimi a wo be frefre mpanimfo mi agya me emfaso be ba so na ne ya che MPP fra bemwa na omo sa shift ko NDC fo mpanimfo bi so e na omo no maka bom kana sichi kwa o opanyika se bra na concession we mi media na me ni we na chedi wo ko nti bra na be cover me se ne be ya emfaso be ba ne ya chedi eti o mampanyi John Dramani Mahama kiremu a wono wonu ni no ho no wonsere e no wanya katasumu mu aso wanya ne ntie na wahu se NDC amanyoko ni mu mpanimfo bi de omo akobọ gadam sefo wa mu di ansase ne yakwaye brentuo no na yade ha adwene amako na ye den papa na nso nya de ombetiada saa aya anti-illegal mining task force ayeteye ane nine months for yate wo so momodi no muntu ade na se no akade ne afade bi ombehia na wo mo de be ko tia gadanse no omampanyi se ye de be ma omo sanse de opamo mra ya unyina nyewa home.
Illegal mining has eaten into the fabric of our society, and I must say that it is not only a menace to our society, but it has involved the circle of traditional rulers, political party appointees and everything. And so even when one party changes, those who were running some operation who went to one party will go to the next party and say, oh, now that you have come and take over this operation and let's share, and we too will be getting small. This is what we're doing. And so I don't kid myself that we don't have our own people involved. And the work of the NIMOS is not easy. They go to a community and the chiefs, the youth, and everybody come out and resist them. And so I didn't kid myself that we will be able to win that fight overnight. But we cannot relent. We must continue.
Mampani John Dramani Mahama nene ena yakotie no.
Anopano nsia se bono asugusu awutie no abusuafo ye gusu a yedwam na yede amamo nyina ne se ba odo a ekokoso wo my Ghana mu na wopani kasia wono eye opani a wono eneneyi wogusu o hwe se be ya ye telecommunication ho nsensem ne ho komobone ade betimi afa ne to papa afra Samuel Ate George wo say ye nche bia ye ba registration foforo new same registration ubia ko register wo say sim registration e betimi aboa ye pa na de friend say momo fraud hey o say ne o landing na I want to say oh yeah na niema no agogo do say yeah manfo agwa bia binim no me dem momo me dey safo dey there what in ani na no ne atwe ne 3 times anya say wo mo dada no ai ti usia sansem no ana Sam George ka say ya enya de say sim registration no yetimi ya ebinya de say BBC bio.
The critical thing I complained about, for which reason I said the registration in 2021 to 2023 should not have happened, was the lack of biometric verification. The lack of things that we are doing today, the use of OTPs, ensuring that SIMs for foreigners are churned after 90 days. So basically what I am doing today is walking the talk that we spoke in opposition. So we're looking to fix all of those problems, and I believe strongly in my heart that this is going to be the very final SIM registration exercise that we are doing. If you're using a SIM card today that is acquired fraudulently using somebody's Ghana card, don't forget that now when that person uses his Ghana card to do his own registration, he will set his primary number. So if you try to register that same, because maybe you have a copy or a photograph and you try to enter the details, when you try to do the liveliness test, the system will flag it. Because we will be able to block every SIM card that was not registered by the real owner of the Ghana card.
And Sam George no and wocheche mo say registration ni na anye ya pesca for say ba yes SIM registration for fra and no de babua pa ma momo fraud ne sa ne ma no obi timi de obi Ghana card no ye we no de ye registration be 1 2 3 4 5 6 7 8 grom o say bi ni na nya de se BBC bio
abuso ye fro na ye konsem fufuro mu en enanu ada ne beto dwa se emabunu kuo bi a wo mo wa NDC amanyoko ni ma wo mo free adwoso wo mo apai line na wo mo line wo mo apai no mo kokọ apai nyina ne se health insurance manager no wo ho wo kwa homigye mu wo kwa pension edina gomo hwe ni mu wo se eya ban ni be hwe NDC mabunu a wo mo adwoso ne mpatamu na wo mo wo nkrata wo metimi adisi adwumadie no na nka ye disi adwumadie na ma ne se health insurance manager na kwansimo mu nka bi nhemu ana wo muzi yakwadwuma yababi health insurance office na opanyika se bi o munim ne maache o munim ne ba bia wo mpatam ho address se won na ye new health insurance manager wono wo mode naba enna mabunu ne pai ya wo mukoko apai wo mumuro mo dijukum wo mo bo momume boko jani o mo penke do kakranka ibi ade ko lokolo office ne pam adwumayefo mu onyina se wo mo ntena mpoano ema obi mfiri yesire mu no ho ama yipo emunam abra wo mote ano na wo ho no mo ye mbaburu no bebira akosuku a sa dwumadie sa insurance manager ne yebetimi de ama wo mo nso na kwa ahumni aham ko bo ntoma party ni ba power edu mo ntia se wo ma loko no na enne mfanyini ne beto abante Ghana fo bebire na chechire wo madwene na baako new Jabin South amra se bedwane wo nyamfo Mike o chire ba fi wo se sa nioma na ya na ekoso abaya dane yakwajiwe yakotuwe yakwajiwe no anka yeto abawia na eba anka odum sanka fini de anka ban ne behwe na nim ntenten so no ya adwuma de asom Ghana na se tetiampa ne tetianim ha yi na wo bi sa koye sade de bi ni anka ho hwe a na de se ntwaye emfonyini na ba bonten wo no ma no mu wobuo animanim ya na ban ne nhyema posifo na wo mu kwachichi wo nyina na mmra cross ye didi wo ne yemfa ni wo
edu yedu achire ye democracy ni yakwachire pa se be hu se enne Ghana ye we wo so obiti ya sori ana party for maybe beka so ma sori mo kura abejumem akoto abejumem ma pam obi afio se be ka fache enza cross dem going is adi way. It's very uncivilized, and for me, see, I'm sure you checking me and stopping once and for all. I remember a democracy, so they do not in my form. Bamba no time when I am kola. You can't end this for Papa way what they have been doing, but also yes, I did wait for about some time. Ejaye, I can just say Ejaye. Didn't you enjoy and say, and you say Ejaye, enjoy and say, I buy and take serious actions against them. Omo years and can't show them. You don't go to a court to boom for. Don't be two prisoner na a two wa. Gabon could be sorry yes I debut.
Yera Michael Ochirbe fi New Jaben South Mrashebe Dwanini ena yakoti no.
Yenye kasi ebonwe. Yenko sports mkitwe bi ni nyina eni se. Ena no be 54-56 days enye. Ena ye kokobo AFCON. AFCON no ye boy eni ye boy no wo Morocco, Montenegro. Na boy no ye boy ya ye the friends prelims no, preliminary stages. Ye boy ya enu ni yenyimu, ye UFM ni akobo round 16 ni abo quarter final ni abo semi. Wo mo boy ya akodru final na Senegal ni Morocco ena ebo. Eja wo mo de hihye so ewo sa Marrakesh na nyame nu nukranie wo hye Morocco Montenegro na Morocco fosi kom di wura mu ni ade na mpese komtimi je trophy no esi wo na so na ye bobo no na ye je penalty etia Senegal for the boy fu professional players pa no am coach gina yi am friend say the dim refi Ali say wo gina chi am so free park no so muso muko na players no so dodo no a tunnel no makwa akwa wo mu dressing room na aka side man nko gina park no so okwa ex players no on na year rounds side man adano bre pa tie hu ya ne say Senegal for na boycott game now o mu che say o mu mo game no kra o mu mo ball no anim guasie be nie kafo so di kafo be ye na call dressing room honum sado man call dressing room and o free players in the place mumra mo penalty no de nya hwe ese penalty no na yaje ato be aka be to ne bro 3 minutes bi ni apon na kade no eto atwa na Morocco fo gina park isu so twen Senegal fo ampa within be 15 minutes na Senegal fo no aba o mse afi do be ma Morocco fo no abo penalty no na eno na player a friend say Brahim Diaz osina kan edema bobo ko from say Real Madrid ekofa ball no so no ene bebo say penalty no na wo fa so bebo penalty no ye free bibia ye friend say penanka e ka say penanka ase u Jimmy keeper no so every keeper ne kakra bi naka wa bobo ne kakra bi dia fa mfimfin eno ye ya na Senegal keeper so experience keeper won wada ena che so mu no chi no afi dia Senegal fu ye ni agi ye yo ni ade ne ko extra extra time na Senegal fu nya chance ba ku bi wo gina kire na akwa ne mia ne ho pan na hye ho na fe Morocco fu esu eni ade ye be Senegal ena wo mo age CAF AFCON na si wo mo na so na asembe nie die na si wo game mu nyina ye twa ye ho ma Senegal fu atimi asa ba baje ade yi na sa time no na CAF won timi take decision say wiase nyina hwe CAF wiase nyina hwe agudie na course no anim guase ya abo tournament anim guase ne ade ti de no betimi aya ne say omumabo ball no na yenwie na CAF one disciplinary committee and na kwa asetena Confederation of African Football one more continental governing body and one more ababonti dia babetu dwa one mo chese say trophy na CAF AFCON trophy na ye de ma Bobo ko from Senegal ema Senegal e ko Dakar Montenegro e ko ye car parade ni ade nam kromo omani age ni ade ya je afiri wo nsam yagye 3 points yɛde ama Morocco nti trophy no ɔmo mfamra ti ɛno no amani aba beto dwawe tiawa saa CAF AFCON no yagye free Senegal for nsɛm yɛde ama Morocco nti ɛnɛ Morocco for ɛna wɔn yɛ champions 2025 or 2025